Hey everybody, and welcome to this video. In this video we're going to be checking out BeamNG 0.35, which is in my opinion one of the best updates that we've gotten so far. It came with the new remastered Hirochi Sunburst, which has been needing a remaster for a long time. A lot of vehicles have the new taillight system. Now this one doesn't, because you know the Hirochi Sunburst had LEDs. But now it's remastered, and you can see I love the design. It's so much better than the old one. The interior is so much more detailed. It's even got a gas cap. I mean, look at that. Look at that detail. Let's look at the under the hood. Can you even push a button in there? Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. I mean, just look at that. It's just amazing. And then the interior is super detailed. You can push the traction control button. But let's take this thing on a test drive. After we look around on the interior, looks super high quality. Let's take this thing on a test drive, shall we? So guys, a new thing also is the new menu. So if you hit up D-pad or E, it slows down the game, and then you can go to free roam action or vehicle action. I'm going to go with vehicle action since I want to close all the doors, left turn signal. We've got all these options. I don't know what a helper system is. Oh, toggle gearbox. This is so cool. Discover last. This is just so cool that you can actually do this. Brake everything, brake hinges, deflate tires. You can actually jump with one of these too. Fling forward, upward. Look at that. It's amazing. Which is pretty cool. And when you go into this menu, it slows down time. See that AI car? But then really what I want to do is the car's already destroyed anyway. Should I just hit that? Let's take this thing on a test drive. The cameras, the orbital camera is definitely, oh wow, it's going up. It's definitely changed. I kind of like the way it looks over the old version. Drift into this Pesma. See how durable. I remember it was durable before. Yes, it is still durable. Can I fit under this? No, I cannot. And let's rewind. The rewind is still there. So that's nice. But I love this new system. It slows down time. Wait, on. So in theory, I could jump a car. I just jumped that roamer. That was amazing. Uh-oh. Might have been a bit too much. There's a look at the damage from this side. There's a look at the damage from the top. But let's move on. Let me show you all the configurations. So here's the new Hirochi Sunburst configurations. I haven't showed this in a long time, but it's might as well. They added wagons. We were just driving this one. Base front wheel drive. Let's see, which one's the one I always used to get? I always used to get this version with these wheels, but I want to try the wagon, although I don't want to drive it. So everyone, here is the wagon. This is like a comfort edition, so I guess you could say the high-end edition. As you can see, it's a wagon. I mean, a wagon Sunburst. Now, I remember there was a mod for this. I remember thinking it should be in the game, but now we have it right here. It's just so amazing. I mean, look at the detail. This is the fancy version, so it's got like a fake wood. It's got, I don't even know if that's real leather. Fake leather is definitely a different interior. Should actually test the lights too, so let's just hop in it here. Let's take a look at the blinkers. Look, there, all the normal cars with like that car with bulbs would have like that fading out. The blinkers, there's the blinkers, headlights. I'll only do that for this configuration, but start it. It's quite fast actually. Oh, that camera, it didn't used to, like, you guys, if you're new to BeamNG, probably won't notice it, but the camera like goes up, and you didn't used to do that, so it's a pretty cool touch. I love that this car actually like had LED headlights. That was very popular in like, the 2010s. Oh, new textures for the grass. Turn. I have a lot of playtime on BeamNG. I know those are new. Look at that. This thing handles amazing. It looks amazing while doing it. This version to me doesn't look like a comfort version, but you know, if it is, it honestly handles quite well actually for being like a, I guess you could say fancy version. Wait, is that another one in traffic up there? Hold on. Yeah, I think that is. Oh, new road barrier thing. Yeah, there's another Sunburst. Get out! Spun that guy out. See if we can hit this van. Let's see how heavy it is. Oh my, did nothing. The van would not budge. Now, what about like a minivan? Now, I probably shouldn't be testing this, but I remember I used to do this weird thing with the front where if you hit something, the fenders would like go down. And so it would make it so like, I don't know how to explain it. It would make it so that this would just straight up go down, and so the front wheels would be off the ground. So I wonder, I know it's a whole new J-Beam, and it seems to be doing a lot better than the old one, but now I want to take it on a crash test. So we are going to, oh, I forgot. I don't know how to activate slow motion. You know what, we're gonna jump this. Oh, why? There's a look at the damage. That's what it used to do. Did you see how we like hit the bottom of this? That's what it used to always do. The way that would crash, it used to always crash like that. But now it's a lot better. There's a look at the damage, and let's move on to the next one. So everyone, here is the iconic RS 2.0 Sport. Now you remember this from pre-release. This, I think this fits the car. It's got like this red stitching on the inside. I think I've got all N. I think I can turn on, oh yeah, turn on light. Yeah, oh, even that, it's got the little door thing to turn off the light. But it's got the new red stitching on the inside, which is beautiful. Still got that iconic spoiler on the back. And, let's take this thing for a test drive. I should also mention, also in this update, they added, a new, like, house building tool, I guess you could say. I think they went along with the last, updates, road architecture tool. This thing sounds amazing. Hold on, you guys should listen to this. I'm gonna mute myself, that way you can listen to this, guys. That sounds absolutely amazing. I love the way this one looks now. It looks like 10 times better. And I love the new camera adjustments. It feels so much more fluid. But we should crash test this. I mean, this is from 2009 to 2014, so I don't know if it's gonna... Oh yeah, I forgot. I still don't know how to activate slow motion. Guess we'll activate... There's the wreck. That was a really weird wreck. I mean, overall, it stood up a lot better than the old Sunburst. Let's get it onto the road, see what it looks like. So there's a look at the damage, and let's move on to one of the custom configurations. Okay guys, so we're gonna start out in the customs. There are a lot of them. We've got the street tune here. By the way, this is not an in-depth review. If you want an in-depth review, go to Simulator Adventures. This is the street tune. It looks, I kind of like the body kit. I do actually somehow respect this body kit. I like the interior. That's actually the same door card they posted in the teaser. I believe it was this one. This is the exact picture. That is crazy. This one still sounds amazing. It's a manual. Dude, let's see if we can do some cutting out through the highway, if I can make the turn. I will definitely be using the Sunburst more. That was one of the main reasons I didn't use the Sunburst, because the weird way it crashed. This is amazing. This is just so... I really do appreciate the rear vent's 5-speed. Okay. Let's see, doing some cutting out through traffic. I still don't know how to do the slow motion, so let's do slow motion. That was actually very clean, but then let's go this, and let's go to fun stuff. I love this new flip up, fling upward button. And wait, are we gonna land on the highway? I mean, I don't know if that counts as landing on the highway, but it's behind the highway. It's like behind the end of the highway, I guess you could say. But here's a look at the damage. Let's move on to the next one. So everyone, here are two configurations of the Hirochi Sunburst, the at-home drift, I think it is, and the asphalt version. There is a track day, but I figured asphalt rally is better. And then this is an example to show you that the taillights, the new taillight system, is on most vehicles that should have it. So this ETK i-Series is pretty old, from the 90s. Let's get in, and when you turn it on, look at that, look at that. That's just amazing. New light system, and then it's got the, of course, the new ones up front, and the blinkers are all new. So that's just my example for that. And then this one, I'm not very good at drifting, but might as well try. Not bad. Never mind, because I can't drift. I mean, you can drift. I can't. Long story short, you can drift and I can't. Like, I'm just basically going straight. How did I? Never mind. Well, there's a look at the damage at that one. And then here's the asphalt version. So I plan on this one being very fun to drive because that's what most people knew the previous one for. Especially its off-road. We'll have to test the off-road one later. I really do like the way this car handles. I think I like it better than the Vivo. Like, I appreciate it's got less power, but I appreciate that. Like, the Vivos to me is kind of hard to control, even though it's really easy for some people. I don't know what I tried to do there. Pretty cool though. Let's go up through the city. I still love that new taillight system. Even though it came last update with the Brooklyn 9, it still just looks amazing to me. See how much speed we can get going through the city. What would you call this? Main Street? Broad Street? I really hope there's like street names in the future. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can't. I still haven't figured out how to activate slow-mo, but there's a wreck and it still drives. Surprisingly, it's durable. I remember the other one was not durable, at least for me. I heard some people thought it was the most durable thing in the world, but not me. And let's see if we can get a crash test. That was not, every time I go to a crash test, like, that's what brings that menu up. Oh wow, even the tire got loose in the back. That's actually really cool. There's a look at the damage, and let's move on to the off-road. So everyone, here's the off-road. You guys might remember this version. So notedly, all the like versions that everybody will remember them for are all wagons now, but this one didn't used to have this weird X livery. It used to be just yellow. But it handled amazing on land, or on dirt, and on asphalt, and it handles amazing still. And look at that shifter movement. I just love the way that looks. Well, I just crashed. But. So I love the interior in this version. It handles good off-road, but it even handles good on-road. Like, let's ramp it on there. See, I guess we can go. I'm gonna jump down there's a big street in the West Coast, which is where we are. It's like this giant, makes almost no sense street that like only one car can drive on. Should be 2 or 3. Love the way that wagon body looks. This one, look at that. But let's see how far we can jump with that. Just look at that. I'm really focusing on driving, so I should probably shift. And then the cool thing is I can just go on stuff and then fling upward. I just jumped that Corvette by like a mile. Wait, oh, I actually just hit the dock and it like, I hit the bottom of the dock. Let's bring it back up to the dock the way you guys can see. Is it still dry? Oh, it still dries. It's one of those cars. Wow, this is gonna be an amazing car. It already is an amazing car, but this so long. Oh yeah, I forgot. Well, there's a look at the damage, and let's move on to something else. So everyone, we're back at the industrial site with the, I forget, dirt, maybe it was called dirt rally version, dirt gravel. But there's an expansion over here. Sorry, there are a couple cars spawned in, but there's an expansion over here to the map, dude. You just saw that. That was him, totally. But this is all new. This is also so cool. There's a new dirt track and drift track, if I remember correctly. Also got a reverse. This thing has so much power. Now this does remind me of how this vehicle used to handle. But let's take a look at around what this area has. Let's see where we can go. Over there is the racetrack, and this is how you exit the racetrack like you used to be able to. The drag strip has been revamped, as you can see in this, and like the sideline and stuff. Drag strip has been completely revamped. I want to find this supposed drift track. Oh, here's a dirt track. I believe there's a drift track around here somewhere. But I know this dirt track is gonna be cool. I'm gonna be using this a lot. Look at this. Take this way. I mean, this is just amazing to hop over. We've been needing something like this because we have one on the other side of the map, I do believe, but it's not as good. Are you kidding me? Yep, like I said, a very talented driver. But there we go. I do really like this new area. So there's the dirt track. Where is this supposed? Oh wow, look at this even down here. Hold on. Look at the end of the drag strip. So this is the end of the drag strip. This is so cool. It used to be just like nothing. Hope you stop. Just like, yeah, but look at this, man. This is so cool. They've even made like a place for if you go too far. Like, look at that. It's dirt. look, that is so cool. And then there's an off-road section. That's amazing. Wait, and then you can just hop onto the track. So that's pretty cool. There's also been a new Drag Strip to Hirochi Raceway, but you can go check that out somewhere else. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one, and I'll see you next time. Bye.